Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. I'm Kristi Shive, and this morning we're visiting with Alivia Faris. She's Family and Consumer Sciences Agent in Scott County. Good morning, Alivia.
Good morning, Kristi. Thank you so much for having me back.
I'm so glad you're back, Olivia. And today you are here to help remind us of ways that we can take care of our bodies. We know that foods we eat can play a role in our health, but what about physical activity?
I want to start off by saying whatever I talk about today, please make sure that if you make any major lifestyle change that you speak to your healthcare professional. However, I will say that all of the tips I'm giving today are pretty general and can apply to a lot of different people. So last time I was on the show, we talked about how important it is to have nutrient-rich foods. And that is so important because that's fueling our bodies. And that's giving the energy we need to not only complete daily tasks, but to also do moderate physical activities. If we don't have a balance of both, then any kind of food we have, even if it's nutrient rich, is an excess. So it's important to have that healthy balance of, retaining and gaining energy and fuel through food, but also using it through physical activity. Adults should really try to get 150 minutes of physical activity each week. And again, that's a minimum. Now, I'm not saying that you need to go outside and run for 150 minutes straight. Okay. I don't even want to do that. But, just try to do exercises throughout the week of moderate physical activity. What do I mean by moderate intensity? So, moderate intensity aerobic activity is what you'll be able to do while talking, but not singing the words of your favorite song while you're working out. Maybe not very well. I know when I'm doing moderate physical activity and I'm usually doing it with a friend, I might be saying my words more with breath, but I definitely would not be able to sing. You also want to make sure that you are also doing some strength training or some muscle training. And I'm not saying that you need to go out and lift like 200 pounds of weights and do all these big, intense things. We don't want that no pain, no gain. We want no pain, no strain, because none of us are going to want to be active if we hurt ourselves. So just using some light weights or doing some push-ups or some things where we are using our muscles and building that strength. And I also wanted to say that you should try to make your physical activity fun. Okay. So try to gear your physical activity to what you enjoy. Okay. It shouldn't be a chore. You could take a class. I know that extension offices often offer nutrition classes and classes that incorporate physical activity. This is also seen at gyms and libraries and other community partners that you might have. You can also pick up a hobby that's more physically active, such as a sport or even games. I know that on Sunday afternoons, I like going for walks and things like that. And it's always helpful to me when I have a friend to do that with. So incorporating a friend or a loved one, or even someone who has a similar physical activity goal as you, can also be an important part of incorporating physical activity into your healthy lifestyle. I also wanted to mention, especially after the last couple of years we've had, a lot of us are on screens for a lot longer
Mm.
of a period of time. And I wanted to mention that it's important to have movement breaks approximately every 30 minutes. So having a timer on one of your smartwatches or on your phone, or just another way for you to remember to get up and move is so important. And again, this doesn't have to be anything really intense, but getting up. And I also want to mention that exercise is for everyone. So, no matter what your ability is or what starting point you're at, there is some type of physical activity for you. I also want to mention that the University of Kentucky, through our Fit Blue program and through our partnerships, has developed videos that incorporate modified physical activities. And I really recommend that you check those out because a lot of physical activity can be done sitting as well as standing.
Olivia, thank you so much for being with us today and reminding us how important being active is. It can make such a big difference in how you feel physically and mentally. For information on physical activity and access to the Fit Blue videos, be sure to contact your local extension office. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.